Hi, I'm Krista. Welcome to the reading. This week, I've been feeling Mother Mary's energy very strongly, and I felt like she was pulling me to do a message. And all week, I've been hearing the lyrics from the John Lennon song Let It Be. The lyrics that go, Mother Mary, come to me, seeking words of wisdom, let it be. And she told me that this will be a timeless reading, and that if you have found this reading, if you have felt drawn to it, that Mother Mary is drawing near to you right now, and that she wants to come into your life. And those are the words that they're asking me to use. They say, allow Mother Mary to come into your life. But as someone that has gone through this experience personally, I knew that Mother Mary has always been in my life. I just didn't necessarily see it. And I feel like that if you're finding this message, you may be in that same situation where you can feel her presence. And she might not have been someone that you called upon, and yet she was always there in the background. And now you feel her presence stronger, and you might be seeing her image more or hearing her name, and now you found this reading. And I feel her spirit saying to me, she wants me to bless you, or she wants to bless you through this reading. And I have here the Our Lady of Lourdes water from the Lourdes apparition, where Mother Mary appeared to Saint Bernadette. And I want to apply this water to the reading and ask Mother Mary to bless you. To know that you've entered this sacred space with her. And I almost feel like this is us. Like this is us on the bottle, how Mother Mary is over us and we're praying together. Another message I received from her was, what are you waiting for? And that she will help you. So I feel that message is meant for someone who finds this reading, that you will know what that means. But let's go ahead and start the reading. I feel like she's telling me to pull 3 cards. Okay. Blessings. Today I count my blessings, small and large, and notice the new gifts that come to me from God. Watched over. I allow myself to feel safe and enjoy my life, knowing that heaven is watching over my loved ones and me. And truth. I am lovingly honest with myself and others. The words I'm hearing right now are blessings are raining down upon you. And I'm seeing like blessings in heaven, as if this card watched over, like Mother Mary and the angels. They're all watching over you. They see the truth of the matter. They see what you're doing in your life, how you interact with people, the love you give to others, the kindness you show to others, kindness you show to animals and to the earth. And maybe that is why all these flowers are blooming. Like from this image, I feel fertility and abundance. And that can also be like your blessings here on earth, like this fertile grounds for blessings coming into your life. But this reading from Mother Mary in particular is concentrating on your heavenly side, your blessings in heaven. And from these cards, I get this feeling of your angels are watching over you and they're celebrating you. Like Mother Mary is Queen of the Angels, and they are all over there celebrating you. They are so proud of the work that you have done and how far you've come in your work. And I feel like that is work as in not just physical work, but self-development and your spiritual work. And you know the truth of this. You know the work that you put in, even though it's behind closed doors and others might not see it. And I feel like you feel the spiritual side. You feel heaven on earth. You know the truth of connecting to the other side when other people in your life may not know that truth. They may not believe you. And I feel that from this card because this card reminds me of Angel Gabriel coming to Mother Mary to tell her that she was pregnant with Jesus. And what an unbelievable thing. Who would believe the story that a virgin would become pregnant? And I feel like that is the metaphor they're using. Like, who would, if you told people what you were experiencing spiritually, if you told people of these divine, magical moments that you've had, who would believe it? And maybe right now in your life, you don't have that soul community of people that have also gone through these things. And maybe you feel alone in these experiences. But I feel like Mother Mary is saying, you're not alone. You know the truth. You know you're watched over. And you feel these blessings pouring into your life. And to continue to allow her to be a part of your life. Okay, we have Sisterhood of the Rose. All the cards in this deck, and you get the Sisterhood of the Rose, where Mother Mary is part of that rose lineage. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher, and trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? And that's so interesting because, like this card, how Archangel Gabriel came to tell Mary, like, in your womb is the spirit of Jesus. And like this card, it's this seed planted in the womb. And maybe something has been planted in you, an idea. Maybe you've had this mystical experience. Maybe you've seen this beauty through your devotion, through your prayers, and you're meant to follow it. And that's why Mother Mary said at the beginning of the reading, what are you waiting for? She will help you. So whatever this is for you, know that it is already blessed. Like, she had me bless this reading, and this feels like validation. Like, if you're looking for an answer, if you're looking to know if you should do this thing that you intuitively are picking up on, then she is saying this is your answer. You know the truth. And I also feel that that is why Mother Mary is coming into your life now, to help you with this. That you are part of that rose lineage. Our Lady of Radiant Grace, number 33. And I'm being drawn to the blue, and I was asked to use blue in this reading, and that's why I have the Lapis Lazuli angel and Jesus here. And it's interesting, like, it's really cool. Like, look how, like, there's a blue cross and there's a blue cross in this reading, almost to pull it all together to validate, like, yes, this is my message to you. But the color blue or wearing blue or using blue crystals could be tools that can help you on this, that you may find support in those. And this, I don't know why this card is in the guidebook, but I want to use it. I feel that it is part of the message, divine intervention. You may feel frustrated because something stalls or comes to a standstill. Progress seems painfully slow, yet this is a blessing. It is divine intervention at work. When the timing is in perfect harmony, all will come to fruition. I feel for someone, this situation, you felt this intuitive pulling, this something in your gut, but there was a pause and a standstill. And in that pause, you thought, okay, well, this might not be right. But this is Mother Mary coming to you saying, it was just a pause. You're just waiting for the puzzle pieces to come together, waiting for things unseen to get into place, to bring in this blessing to you. And I want to read from the guidebook for this card. The nature of modern culture is that it tries to unalive the soul and break the spirit. We are pushed and prodded into fitting into stereotypes, humbled into believing we are not enough just as we are, and manipulated into believing we must buy our way into status in order to have worth. The spirit is derided by beliefs that if you cannot see or touch it physically, then it isn't real. You aren't in the real world if you believe in spiritual matters, and you are delusional and naive if you aim to live from love rather than from scarcity. This is part of the test of being human. We were born to rise above these humiliations, to become stronger than them, wiser than them. In doing so, we help liberate others as well, showing the way, a more authentic and healing way to live. We were born not to fear our bodies and deny our spirits, but to love the earth and fly with the wings of the Holy Mother's grace. This oracle comes to you at a time when, whether you are conscious of it or not, a greater spiritual embodiment is upon you. This will take great courage to accept. You will not necessarily feel in control or understand some of the changes in relationships and life circumstances that happen as a result of this greater divine presence manifesting within your being. And it's like I said, you can see this other side. You can see the heavens and across the veil. Like you are picking up on these spiritual happenings and these divine happenings around you when others cannot yet see. And I feel like Mother Mary is coming in to you saying, take my hand, I will walk you through this process. You will not be alone in this. It says these changes are manifesting through the Mother's grace to allow for you to be free. Remember that freedom does not mean being alone. Freedom comes with a sense of living your destiny without obstruction. That will include having deep and connected relationships that feed and nourish the soul. Allow the Mother to flow into your heart and be with you as you trust in what is unfolding now through her radiant grace. Wow, thank you, Mother Mary, for bringing this message to us. This spiritual lifestyle isn't always easy. So how amazing is it for Mother Mary to come in today, to come to speak to us and say, I know this is going to be challenging. I know this journey is going to put you at odds with people in your life, that others aren't going to see the truth. But I am here with you, walking with you every step of the way. And when you're walking the path of her Son, when you're walking the path of love, of openness, and a higher consciousness, they're saying don't compare yourself or don't count the things that you've acquired here on earth. Like, don't count your worth on things of this earth, but think of your heavenly blessings. To remember that you are being led by your heart and by your soul, and you trust yourself in that process. And I am asking Mother Mary if she has any words to close this reading, and I am hearing her say to you, I love you, dear one. Thank you for being here with me today. If you've made it to the end of this reading, please leave a blue heart in honor of Mother Mary in the comments. Until I meet with you again, I'm wishing you a wonderful and blessed day. Bye.